my name is Janesia Stroud, and this is my organization 610 class, and this is my presentation on goal setting theory. I chose goal setting theory because it was the theory that mostly interests me, that we've been going over these past few weeks, and so I'm just going to get right into it. And most people would like to know, what is goal setting theory? Goal setting theory is the theory of goal setting that rests on the belief that life is a process of goal-oriented action. And you can reference that from Locke and Lathan, 2002. And it says a goal is an achievable outcome that is generally broad and longer term, while an objective is shorter term and defines measurable actions to achieve an overall goal. Okay, goal setting theory. I think everyone has goals. I know I have long-term goals. It's like a long-term goal for me to finish school. I get finished in December, but I have to wait until March until I actually graduate. So I think that's kind of like a goal that's like near, and I'll be done soon, but kind of like long-term when you think about it, because I have to wait until May to graduate. I think everyone has goals. It's just a matter of your plan and how you're going to reach your goal. Okay, the next thing is, who developed goal setting theory? Edwin A. Locke developed goal setting theory. He is an American psychologist and a pioneer in goal setting research. He established the theory in 1968 when his article Toward a Theory of Task Motivation and Incentives was published. And you can reference that, Ibarra, 2022. And the next one is, how does goal setting theory work? Goal setting theory works by explaining what types of goals that motivates people to perform. Once employers take notice of that, they can be certain that their goal setting procedures prepares their employees for success. And I just think that whenever there's like clear communication about what the goals are and what the expectations are, people will know how to work towards reaching those goals. And once they're motivated to do it, and they actually start accomplishing those goals, then the employers will take notice of that. The purpose. What is the purpose of goal setting theory? The main purpose of this theory is to get a better understanding of the link between how the goal setting process impacts job motivation and performance. By learning this, people and teams use that knowledge to help employees become more successful in reaching their goals. So yes, that's more like learning how your goals like affect your performance. Like if you want to like be the best teacher that you can be, you might want to get further education, or you might want to get other training or whatever to be able to perform your job to the best of your ability. So the goal setting theory, the purpose is to just try to set your goals and try your best to like accomplish your goals. several benefits of setting goals. It gives you something to work towards. Setting goals, just like it motivates you to be better, to be more productive towards meeting your goals. And some of the benefits that we're talking about towards the goal setting theory are, the benefits are higher levels of engagement, a higher level of performance, better adherence to deadlines and metrics, wide application, supports a feedback culture, leads to self-efficiency. All of these things are benefits from setting goals. And I agree that it's always good to have feedback so you'll know whether you're doing right and the things that you need to improve on, because that can help you better at whatever you're trying to achieve. It'll make you it'll motivate you to do better and to accomplish your goals. The next one is examples of goal setting theory. An example of that is just successful and smooth onboarding new training. You have a new trainee that like reaches all of the goals that were set for them to reach, and they're performing above the expected level to be a new trainee. That's an example of a goal setting theory. The next one is the limitations of goal setting theory. There's several limitations, and some of it can have a negative impact on performance, relationship, misalignment, unethical behavior. Unethical behavior is never acceptable, because it just makes the job harder, and it just sets you back from accomplishing your goals. Anytime you do anything negative, it just throws you back from achieving what you want to achieve, and it impacts the other people around you negatively as well. The next thing I want to talk about is the 5 principles of the goal setting theory. And there are several principles that's mentioned, and I want to talk about clarity. And clarity, it is important around goal orientation, so others can get a better understanding and avoid miscommunication or not understanding something. So anytime you clarify something, it just makes everything better, because everybody knows what they do or what they don't supposed to be doing. The challenge. Whenever a goal is difficult to achieve, it often leads to more motivation to try and be successful. So instead of giving up, the challenge just motivates you to try harder to achieve your goal. Matter of fact, the challenge is what fuels you to try to do better. Commitment. A person has to be dedicated to accomplishing their goals. And that means, like, no matter what happens, that you're just going to stay focused in trying to reach your goals and to just try to do better at whatever you're trying to accomplish. Feedback. In order for a team to accomplish their goals, they need regular feedback on what they are doing that is right and what they are doing that needs to be worked on. And just like I said earlier, feedback is always good, and it's always good to get regular feedback so you will know what is working and what isn't working. The things that you're doing right, you will know, and the things that you need to improve on, you know what to add to it to do better, and just to continue to try to come up with new ideas or new solutions to try to make whatever it is work so that you can reach your expectations. The next thing is task complexity. And if a goal is overwhelming, it can influence motivation negatively. If this happens, a suggestion would be to create smaller tasks. If a task or a job is hard to complete, and you have several of those tasks that's hard, it's best to try to complete the smallest things first before moving on to the biggest, because you start out small and you work your way up big, and that's how you can build confidence towards reaching the higher goals. Moving right along, the next thing I'd like to talk about is how to use goal setting theory in the workplace. And that is explaining what you're trying to accomplish. So whatever your goals are, just be clear about whatever your goals are so everybody know what they are and what you're working towards trying to accomplish. And inform the employee or the team. So that means just letting everybody know, making everybody on the team aware of what you're working towards to try to achieve. And it's best to have a plan when you're trying to do that. You can't work like without a plan. You have to know what direction you're going in. You might want to have feedback from others too, to help try to reach the goal, because you're all working together to accomplish a common goal. Set SMART goals, and that's being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. You have to be specific about your goals so you would know exactly what they are. Measurable, you have to know what to add to it and what to take from it. Achievable, that's just making sure that it's something that's easy for you to achieve. And be realistic, and that means making goals that you know that you can reach, not coming up with something that you know that's not attainable. Time bound, and that means not necessarily making goals that's so far out for you to reach, but like just have a good time frame on how you want to try to reach those goals, and just making sure that they are attainable at the same time. A biblical worldview. Well, one of the things that I found was in Proverbs 16:19, and it says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." This simply means that whatever that you have will not succeed without the Lord. That means like whatever plans that you have, you can make the plans that you want to have, but in order for you to move forward with those plans, you got to seek God and ask Him first if you're doing the right thing towards those goals, and then asking Him for help in helping you achieve those goals, like to keep you focused, to block out any negativity or anything that might get in your way. Only He can do that. We can think of things, but it's the Lord. The Lord is the one that makes everything possible, and He's the reason for us being able to do all things. And He's the only one that can do all things. Even the things that we think that we can't do, He already know that we can. We just have to believe in ourselves. But I just think that nothing is possible without the Lord. So with all the goals that I have set for myself, that I have set to achieve, whether short term or long term, I know that I won't be able to do that without prayer and without seeking Him the whole time along the way to guide me in the right direction. And I just want to say that I enjoyed doing this assignment. It took a little bit of time, but at the time was well worth it. I'm not good at public speaking, but I really enjoyed this, and I hope that you all enjoy it. And I wish everyone well. And I've enjoyed this class. Thank you all for listening.